after Rick and I beat Syniverse, Tyntec, and then I restructured Tyntec. I gave him the assets. Tyntec literally hired Mayor Brown because they wanted to hire a brand. And at the time, Rick had retired because Syniverse came back and tried to do the same thing to them. And they basically just duplicated my lawsuit, except they didn't take over the actual company that I owned. They bought the agreement. So they lost the continuity and a failure to deal. Of course, Mayor Brown didn't tell him that. And what I found out during the trial is that Mayor Brown had represented the Carlyle Group. So Mayor Brown represented the Carlyle Group. Tyntec went to the Carlyle Group, said, do you mind if we use your lawyer to sue you? And Mayor Brown somehow got them to okay it. And Tyntec thought this was a normal thing. When I found out in a hearing in Tampa, I lost my brains. I'm like, why are we not naming Carlyle in the suit? And the lawyer for Mayor Brown, DeSimone, his name was, gets up, screams out, runs out of the room. Runs out of the room. I can't. They're my client. And I looked at Tyntec, the Germans. I said, oh, my God, I'm dead. Right at that point, did you hire the other side's lawyers? You would think, and then, fast forward even later than that, once they got past the motion to dismiss, it's interesting story. You'll appreciate this. Went and got litigation finance. Litigation finance came up with $3.5 million. They made him prepay Sussman Godfrey. So I went and brought in Sussman Godfrey, big firm, as you know, in New York City. And they made him prepay $3.5 million. First meeting with Sussman Godfrey, they go, oh, you're going to lose. I'm like, what do you mean we're going to lose? Well, Mayor Brown did this, this, and this. And I just kept looking at the Germans saying, unreal, because they got past the motion dismissed. And what happened is the Germans thought they were going to trial. And then the judge retired in Florida, unheard of, right? They brought in a magistrate from Georgia. Magistrate overturned it after Tyntec went and asked Syniverse for $100 million and the new agreements. So there went the third hub in the USA.
Yeah.
Although they still have a connection with Cinch, but